Are you on the go but still want that insight? Simply text Hazel Lee plus your question to 78887. Hazel Lee Psychics. No nonsense readings.
On the Facebook page of Hazel Lee Psychics. Like, share and tag a friend for your chance to receive some free psychic insight.
So I've gathered some of the UK's top psychics, logged them into one system and made it really possible for you to get your very own reading with me or any one of them. My PIN number's 5680. You'll find me there by dialing 0330 114 0110. Can't wait to speak to you. See you soon.
And now it is time to get interactive. To tonight's show. I hope you are enjoying yourself. I am enjoying myself. I'm going a little bit surfy dude tonight, or surfy chick, if you will. Yep. Absolutely wonderful to be back. Unfortunately, issues last night, but here we are. And I thought, because we missed out on runes, I have my runes with me tonight. So I'm going to be pulling out some runes for your questions. That's right. Pop in your questions down in those comment sections, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lovely, lovely, lovely to have you here. Now, if you would like to get yourself a reading, a psychic reading right here, right now, that is the place to go. Up there, hazelleepsychics.co.uk. There you will find a long list of wonderful people that are logged on right now, just like Hazel Lee. There she is over there. Give her a call right now. You know what she's like. When she gets on that phone line, she gets very, very busy, because she's going to give you that information straightforward, direct to you. Her and her guide Kamal are very much in tune with what it is that you need to know right now. So what can we say? Absolutely nothing, except pick up the phone and see what Hazel has to say for you tonight. These are the phone numbers to call: 0330 114 0110 or 0907 995 0010. This one here, that's the one you call if you're calling international. And if you would like to pay on your card, you will also get to speak to a lovely, lovely receptionist. So pick up the phone and see what Hazel and the rest of our team has to say to you this evening. If you are just joining us, congratulations, you have found us here at Hazel Lee Psychics. My name is Snowy, and I very much look forward to giving you some guidance this evening. Yes, a little bit about what's going on around here. Well, up there is the VIP services link. It is a wonderful idea, because you can jump the queue. You can get your questions answered right here, right now on the live. So how do you do it? Well, in the comment section down on Facebook and YouTube, you will see the PayPal link for £1.50 for VIP HLP, and that's the place to go. And in the little note section of PayPal, you can pop your question in. Otherwise, you can pop your question in right here on the screen. So it is really, really simple. Now, all of the other questions are going to be through a random generator. So yeah, you don't need to have to keep repeating the questions if you do. And you are absolutely allowed to ask us whatever you like, except for 4 little areas, anything to do with health, pregnancy, legal or financial. So if they do fall into those categories, I'm so sorry, we are just not allowed to answer them. Okay, so perhaps reword your question so it doesn't include that. But thank you so much for watching. Now what else can tell you is you have the option of getting yourself a text message as well from our wonderful team. All you need to do is you send one word, Hazel Lee, then leave a space, pop in your question and send it to 78887. It is so easy, so simple. Make sure you pop your name and your date of birth because we like to know who we're talking to. And as a gift from us to you, we are going to say thank you very much for trying out our services. Your first text response back is absolutely free. It will not cost you a thing to try out our services to get a response. It is amazing. All right. All other text messages are £1.50 as well. All right. So I have my bag of runes. I have my other things around me as well. Shall we get on? Because I've just been whispered into my ear that we actually have some VIPs as well tonight. So let's get on with some questions, Mr. P. Dominique is up first. All right, Dominique, what is your question? Okay, a direct message from any loved ones in the spirit world. You've been feeling a little bit lost. All right, let's have a look for you, Dominique. Dominique, show me what I need to know for Dominique and what it is that you're trying to get through. Okay, Dominique, you're right. I have multiple spirits around you at the moment. Okay, I want to say straight away I'm going to my shoulder. Not you. This is somebody that's passed. They're saying their shoulder is fine. I don't know why, but that's what I'm very much getting is that they're saying their shoulder is fine. One of the key messages that I am definitely getting for you, Dominique, is every single thing in your life is like a puzzle piece, and all of those puzzle pieces are fitting together because they're showing me a puzzle and they're going, it's all fitting together. Everything is happening because the puzzle pieces are falling into place. Okay. There is a person here that has passed that I do feel you have felt very, very strongly that they went before their time, that you did not want them to go. You don't think it was their time. It was very sudden. It was very quick. And it was like, bang, it was there 1 second and gone the next. They're saying, no, it was their time. Excuse me. That's them trying to come through. So it is very much, guys, you can't use me as a mouthpiece tonight. That is very much them trying to come through in a trance state. Sorry about that. But yes, Dominique, your life, your puzzle pieces are very much falling into place. That's the key message that I'm getting from you, and that this person, I want to say male. I want to say a masculine energy, okay? That's what I'm getting for that one. But yes, they are fine where they are, and it was, in fact, their time to go. So hopefully that has helped you a little bit, Dominique. Thank you so much for your question. Up next, we have Julie Graham. Lovely to have you with us. What is your question, Julie? Any spiritual guidance on you for love or anything this week? I'm going to pull a rune for you, Julie. Let's have a look on love or anything. What is it that Julie needs to know right now? Okay. I love this one. There is Imhotep. Look, I know I say I love them all, but I really, really do. That is Imhotep, and Imhotep has got a little gift for you. Yes, that is in fact a present wrapped up with a bow, and very much this is saying this is a time of your learning. Okay, Imhotep was a scholar. He was an actual real person, and he was lifted up to godlike status. And what this is saying here, what's coming up for you in terms of love, I do feel like this gift that is wrapped up here is very much opening up, and it is going to be, even though you've got a learning period in your life, this is about a gift for you from Spirit, saying the person that's coming into your life, I don't feel like you know them, but I certainly feel like they're coming into your life, and they're going to be it's like a whirlwind here. It is this electric energy that I'm very much getting from the two of you going forward, and I feel like that has very much been brought to you by Spirit. Yes, this is love, and this is happening very, very soon, in tandem with you learning more about yourself and more about your gifts and more going forward in your spirituality. That's really what Imhotep's all about for you this evening. Thank you so much for your question. Who else do we have, Mr. P? We have another VIP. Amazing. Thank you so much for all of these wonderful VIPs. It is Diza this evening. Diza, what is your question? When will I see Asian again? Okay. All right. You have wanting to know when you are going to see Asian again. You saw him on Tuesday. Let's have a look. I want to look into Asian here, and then I'm going to look into the timing. All right, guys. Okay, well, I'm pulling a rune to find out Asian's feelings, what he's like, and what his energy is towards you, and that is happy. H-A-P-Y, not H-A-P-P-Y, but it's happy, and it's all about abundance and this joyful energy. Okay, I am going to get. Oh, do I want Spot? No, I'm going to go with Clive. Clive. This is Mr. P's pendulum. I do like Clive. Want to see for Diza timing for Asian coming around, please. I'm going to go through the days of the week. What are we on at the moment? We're on Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, and we're looking at seeing Friday, Saturday. Look, I think this is only going to be a couple of days for you, really. I feel like you're certainly going to be getting contact. I feel like you're going to get contact tomorrow from him, and I wouldn't be surprised if you actually saw him again on Saturday. This is a person that wants to be around you, actually enjoys your energy, and looks forward to the next time they are going to be seeing you. Okay, so hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight. Thank you so much for your question. Who else do we have, Mr. P? We have Jenna on YouTube. Hi, Jenna. What is your question? Okay, will your boyfriend and you get married someday? You feel like in your life partner. Let's have a look at the runes, and then I will ask Clive the direct question. Clive is the pendulum. All right, here we go. This one is for you, Jenna. This is funny because this is Merit Cigar. Merit Cigar is saying, quite literally, go with the flow with things. And Jenna, I really feel like, yes, I do feel like you have followed this path in particular of your life, because lo and behold, you were meant to meet. Okay, let's ask Clive, because Clive's my pendulum. Well, not mine. Sorry, he's not my pendulum. I'm sorry, Mr. P. I've nicked Mr. P's pendulum. I've got lots of them, but you know, it's a good one. He'll get it back eventually. Jenna wants to know, will her boyfriend and her end up getting married? Okay, so what Clive is doing here is he's not going to a straightforward yes, but he's certainly leaning towards that. And the reason I feel that it is not a definite, that's it, it's written in stone, is because I do feel like free will, free choice, free spirit has a certainly amount to play here. But also, I definitely want to say here that married up with the stone of Merit Cigar, there needs to be things that fall into place beforehand. Everything is pointing towards yes, but it's not set in stone right now. Okay, thank you so much for your question, Jenna. Now, Mr. P is going to go to a quick break, and then we are going to come straight back after that, and Hazel's going to tell you about our VIPs.
Do you know about our VIP service? Well, you could become a VIP, and a VIP gets a guaranteed reading on the show tonight. Very, very simple. Follow the link there. You could be jumping the queue straight to the top for half a cup of coffee. Your questions answered. Go on, try it out. Bye-bye.
And that was Hazel, and that's how easy it is. So if you are watching on Facebook, please make sure you give us a like button. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to ding that notification bell so we know that you aren't going to miss out on the lives, because you'll be notified. It's so easy. Now, up next, we have Paul, who has just said, can I have a rune, please? All right, let's have a look for you, Paul. let's have a look for you. What rune would you like? That one is the one that's jumping out for me. Oh, this is interesting. This is Khonshu. Khonshu is about travel, actually. This is about travel, and this is about traveling somewhere where this is an important place for you to go, okay? And I do feel like this is about also remembering those childlike wonders. Yes, you might be an adult. Yes, you've got experience behind you, but don't forget to see the little things, the little wonders that absolutely just make you smile, okay? That's what Khonshu has to say, and he is about going a pathway that you haven't yet thought about. All right, so thank you so much for your question, and thank you so much. Now, you only have to put your questions in once, and Mr. P is saying thank you for whoever it was that let them know about the spammer on the page. That, yep, if you do see people that are trying to get your money out of you in terms of wanting to give you readings and things like that, believe me, these people are not genuine people, okay? They just want your money, which is why we do these lives, so you get a little bit of insight. You can dip your toe, so to speak, into the psychic world. All right, Mr. P, who else do we have? Oh. Oh, okay. Mr. P is saying Donna has a review, shall we say. Thank you so much for letting us know. And I'm really, really glad that worked for you. And thank you so much for letting us know. Thank you, Donna. All right. Do we have some more questions, Mr. P? Margie is up next. Hi, Margie. What's your question? Can I have a crystal ball? I have it down here. Yes, one moment. Here we go. I knew I'd need it. I put it beside me. All right, let's have a look. Margie wants crystal ball. That's it. Okay. Interesting, Margie. What I actually have here is very, very, very clearly, is I have a dove, and I have a dove in flight, okay? And I do feel like this is a peace dove, not just a peaceful dove, but I do feel like this is a peace dove. This is saying you are going to be, it's like things are out of sorts with you at the moment, Margie. And I do feel like this is very much spirit turning around and saying, you know what, we're handing you this little bit of peace, this little bit of sanity for you to hold on to. There is something coming. There is something good coming your way over the next week. I want to say maybe 3-4 days at most is really where I'm getting the energy. But that dove, it's in flight. This is in motion. This is all happening for you. The crystal ball, YY, as his name is very, very much in your energy of peace. Don't forget to take a minute out for yourself and just sit back and relax. And I feel like certainly doing some meditation. It could even be some guided meditation. You can, look up one on YouTube and just sit for even if it's just 5 minutes. I feel like this is very much saying take some time out for yourself, okay? Because we don't want to get burnt out, because your life is about to get very, very drastically hectic, okay, in a good way, yay, in a good way. But this is the universe very much offering you a peace dove to say everything is going to work out just the way it's meant to, okay, Margie? So thank you so much for your question of the having a reading with the crystal ball. Thank you so much. All right. Hi, Shakti. How are you? What's your question? Okay, something bad happened. You're not sure what to do. Any advice? Let's have a look at what the runes say, and I will tell you that that's the advice that we're going to get in for you, Shakti. This one just literally jumped. Okay, Shakti, this has been something that has been in the works for quite some time, because that is the Sphinx rune, and this is very much saying patience is going to be your best friend. Okay, yes, something terrible happened today. Yes, you feel I'm going to say crushed, but the thing is, you're saying today, I actually kind of, for some reason, I actually want to go back to yesterday to being a pivotal point. Something that happened yesterday actually caused today to happen. And what I'm seeing in going forward, okay, I understand that you're feeling pretty terrible about this whole situation, but they're saying this has happened for a reason. This is very much making sure that you are going forward to the right level and going forward on the right path. This is very much a pathway that is closing down for you, is what I'm getting from the events of today. It is going to go on for a little bit longer, but you know, you've got that beautiful Sphinx rune, which is saying that this is all going to turn around, and a smile will eventually come back onto your face, and you will have all of the understanding of the world when it comes to what has actually happened. All right. Thank you so much for your question, Shakti. Now, I know we've gone through a few already, but it's not going to be very much longer until I am jumping on those phone lines tonight. So I'm going to remind you of those numbers: 0330 114 0110 or 0907 995 0010. Those are the numbers, and you can get me straight after this line, or give me a few minutes to log on. And my PIN number is 5682. So you can get me on that PIN number, or you can just call and speak to the receptionist and go, hey, pop me through to Snowy, and yeah, you'll grab me tonight. All right, Mr. P, let's go on with some more questions. We've got a couple of people asking some questions. Shamani on YouTube is asking, what is she asking? And Xander on Facebook. You're asking about your spiritual. You're asking about your spiritual gifts. That's a great question. Okay, and individually, of course, we can look at that. But when it comes to wanting to find out more about your own spiritual gifts, and this goes for everyone, and thank you so much for asking. It is very much, you can get this information directly from within yourself and by yourself. Evaluate the type of person that you are and see where it is that you feel. Okay, do you get these gut instincts when something in your life goes wrong? Do you get this sort of just knowing that something is wrong? So what I want you all to do right now is to think, well, when was the last time I had this funny feeling, whether it be a feeling or a sense or something like that, that something went wrong, and you look at what it is that has that has transpired, and you can sort of marry that up with the specific gifts in your own self. So for example, one of my first gifts was clairaudience. So I would get words being whispered into my ears for no apparent reason. I would just be like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And then, you know, as a very young child, my mother or father would say, oh, how on earth could you possibly have known that? And it's like, oh, my voice in my head said it in my ear, you know. At the time, I thought it was me talking to myself, but later on, I found out it wasn't. If you get sort of like a motion picture that sort of transpires or plays out in your head, and it's like, I can see this happening, and this happens specifically, especially with parents, where they're like, oh, I can actually see it in my mind's eye that my child is going to knock that drink off the table before it happens. That's clairvoyance. Okay, so that is the gift of sight. When you have this unknowing sense of something happening for no apparent reason, like you're just like, I know that there's something is going to go wrong. I don't know why. I didn't see any images. I didn't hear any voices. I didn't feel it in my gut. That is clairsentient, okay, and that is the ability to sense, okay, and it sometimes is very much related to that gut feeling as well, okay, because it doesn't sort of relate to the other senses, hearing, seeing, smelling, and all those things. We do have all of those other things, but it is dependent on what it is. Go back in your memory, have a look at what it was that you felt when something just didn't feel quite right. And the other way you can do it is, and I know I did this when I was, I think 12, 13. I went into a guided meditation. So maybe try that out. You can get guided meditations to have a look at to speak to your angels, to your guides, and very much get that information directly from them. Okay, so try that out, everyone, and let me know what it is, the messages that you come back with. Okay, so yes, thank you so much for that question. It was a great question from those people watching. All right, so we're going to crack on with a couple more. I don't want to leave it on that note. Who else do we have? Mr. P. Esther on YouTube. Hi, Esther. You want a career reading? Great question. Let's have a look at the runes for you, Esther. Esther, this one's coming up. Oh, this is interesting. This is Bastet for you, Esther. And Bastet is the warrior goddess. Okay. Now, why is this interesting? Because she has a job. She has a job, and her job is to command people. So, Esther, when you're looking at a job, you're not going to be fitting in at the bottom rung of any sort of employment agency, employment company. I feel like you here, Esther, it's very much of doing what makes you feel great. I feel with you and your energy, combined with Bastet, it is about you running your own business. I do feel like that is eventually where you will head to. So not right now. Get the experience that you need. Go into the employment sector that you would like to start your own business in. Gather up as much knowledge as you can, and then go forth and set your own shop up or whatever it is that you want to do. But it's you being at the head. Okay, that's the only time you're going to feel really, really free. All right, thank you so much for your question. Who else do we have, Mr. P? And then we've got two more. I think we've got two more before I am jumping over to those phone lines. So just again, those phone numbers here, 0330 114 0110 or 0907 995 0010. We have a VIP that's come in. Fantastic. His name is Felix. Felix, what is your question? How will the rest of September go? Great question, Felix. Let's have a look at this one. This is the one that's jumped. That is Seth. That is about you overcoming obstacles. This Seth is the rebellious son of Jeb Nut, and he is very much coming forward and saying, you know what? Yes, it might not be an easy road for September, but by goodness, you are going to achieve absolutely everything that you want to achieve because you're going to put your stubbornness into it. And yes, I do feel like this is very much turning over and going, I am going to achieve. That's it in a nutshell. I am going to achieve, but you're going to do it out of your rebellious spirit, okay? When somebody says no, you're just going to go, no, I don't want to hear that. I'm going to do it anyway. And that's what I'm getting for September for you. September, I do feel like you're going to get hit a few roadblocks when it comes to people telling you no, or you can't do it, or there's just going to be some negativity thrown your way, and you're just going to ignore it, and you're just going to carry on, okay? October, however, feels very much different energy. Okay, so I want to say I feel like there is romance coming at a later time too in October for you. Thank you so much for your question, Felix. Suzanne is our lucky last for the evening. Thank you so much, Suzanne. Feeling lost and sensitive, any guidance for you? Thank you so much, Suzanne. Absolutely. That one is the one that jumped out. And this is Ra. Okay, Suzanne. Ra is very much all about journeying. Ra is about the cycles of life. The reason that you're feeling lost is purely and simply because a part of your life is over. Okay, that's what it is. A part of your life, a part of, a door has closed and a brand new door is opening up. This isn't even a new chapter of a book. This is a brand spanking new book for you. Okay, Suzanne, and there is this sort of element of I want to say grief. That's really what I'm getting from this. Ra is literally a sun god, okay? And he is saying that this, no matter how you feel, the sun is always shining down on you, even in times you don't feel like it is, okay? Suzanne, this is purely and simply a transitional phase, all right? What you're feeling right now is certainly not what you're going to be feeling next week, okay? There is getting better all the time, all right? Thank you so much for your questions, and thank you so much for joining us this evening. I'm going to be jumping off of the lives right now, and I'm jumping onto those phone lines. So make sure you get your phone in hand, and I will be with you very, very shortly. That's my PIN number there down on the screen, 5682. And I will see you again very soon. You have the wonderful, the lovely Hazel Lee tomorrow with you. So make sure you tune in at 8:30 UK time. And I will see you again very soon. Hooroo from me, and good night from Hazel Lee Psychics. Bye-bye, everyone.
So I've gathered some of the UK's top psychics, logged them into one system and made it really possible for you to get your very own reading with me or any one of them. My PIN number's 5680. You'll find me there by dialing 0330 114 0110. Can't wait to speak to you. See you soon.
Are you on the go but still want that insight? Simply text Hazel Lee plus your question to 78887. Hazel Lee Psychics. No nonsense reading.